Hello, and this is the army comp for the strategy which can 3-star pretty much any Town Hall 8. I haven't tried it at Town Hall 9, but it may be able to 3-star Town Hall 9s pretty easily as well if you have your Valkyries and Golems upgraded. You can see the army comp down below. It's pretty much what it should stay as. You can change the number of Valks and Wizards around a little bit, and wall breakers. The hog is for luring. You need to lure if there's clan castle troops. In normal matchmaking, of course, you can't really tell if there's clan castle troops, so you should always bring a hog if you're going to use it in a normal matchmaking match. And basically, the idea is you use the golems and wizards and your king. Well, you can save your king for later. Use the golems and wizards to create a funnel. You use the wall breakers to break the golems into the area you are funneling into and drop the Valkyries behind and send them right behind the golems into the funnel and use the heals to keep the golems alive. You also usually take Valkyries in the clan castle, and I'll just start playing it. Hog for lure. There were no clan castle troops in this one. There are in the next one, though. So I didn't have to use the poisons. I think. Started off with golems, then broke in right there. Put a couple wizards on the sides, if you see, to try to clear out those buildings, because those are the buildings that will be distracting the Valks if you don't clear them out. Then drop the Valks in from right there, so they target that archer tower and everything in that area instead of circling around the base, because you don't want that. The main thing to look for in this raid is you want to make sure your Valkyries have as much health as possible all the time. You want to heal them if you see more than one or two getting in the red. Right now it's just the golem that's in the red there, but I think there was also one Valk that hit red. But that's also a good place to heal them because they're under a lot of fire from mortars and the wizard tower, and as well as archer towers. Although I probably could have saved the first heal for a little bit later, like right about here. I start healing them right here once you see they get orange there. You also want to make sure with your heals you cover as much surface area as possible. Or, well, as much surface area of the Valkyries as possible. Like, you want to catch as many Valkyries in your heal spell as possible, because they are your main attacking force. The golems can distract, and usually the golems don't even both crack. They usually, I don't know if that's because of the heal spells or just because there's a lot of other targets that go in front of them, which does happen. Valkyries go ahead. But anyway, the rest of this raid is just pretty much cleanup. I used the last heal spell just because I was trying to get it out of my inventory, but I didn't really need it. Also, if you haven't noticed, I only have level 1 golems and Valks, so if you can imagine how good higher level ones will do, you can see how powerful this strategy can be. Okay, the next one is the attack I actually used in a war. It's, the base was a little bit more difficult, a little bit more spread out, but I still got the 3-star. There was also clan castle troops. So I started out with luring the clan castle right there. I placed the poison. I'll speed that up because you don't want to wait. I will say, you want to wait with your poisons you want to space them apart. Wait till the first one is pretty much just running out. You don't want to wait till after it runs out, because then it loses the effect, and it has to ramp up the damage again. But you want to wait till it's right about to run out to drop the next one so you can kill dragons with it. Next, I use the wizards, as you can see here, off to the sides, taking out those buildings to create a funnel so that there's nothing distracting the Valkyries. Use the wall breakers to break the golems in, and then drop the Valkyries. They went for that, but then went in next, which is good. I didn't have the best heal spell placement, but it was okay. Also, the Valkyries kind of went ahead of the golems. As you can see right there, there were a couple Valkyries that started getting in the red zone, healed them when that happened, and now they're good. They're also under a lot of fire right there, which is a great place to heal them. If you see them getting under a lot of fire, heal them then as well. The golems actually got behind them. Usually in these raids, the golems will be in front for at least the first half of the raid, tanking damage, which did make this one a little bit more difficult than it would have been otherwise, but I still got the 3-star, so even with that mess up, still got the 3. Over here, I heal on the right because the left side, let me just pause it, as you can see, I have, right there, I have both golems still alive, and the king, and a wizard coming behind with the barbarians there, as well as a few Valkyries there, all left to take out that left side. So what I wanted to focus on was the right side in this case. I wanted to keep those alive because at this point, all that's just going to sweep through, and it's just a race against time. So you want to take out as much as you can as quickly as possible, and keeping those Valkyries on the right hand side would take out that section. So that last heal there was just to speed things up, really. Not really trying to keep anything alive, because at this point, everything that needed to be alive was going to be. As you can see, this was a more difficult base, higher level defenses, and Glen Castle troops. Still got 3-star though, so there you go. That's pretty much the strategy. Drop the golems, create a funnel, and heal the Valkyries throughout the entire base.